近年加泰隆尼亞爆發獨立運動，加泰國內同國際間對於運動都有唔同嘅睇法。今次有幸請嚟兩位加泰獨立抗爭者接受訪問，討論有關國內外對於運動嘅支持度。
I think that the people who support it are people who are literate in history mostly and also culture. The more that you understand and know about the topic, the easiest for you is to understand kind of what's going on and for you to be in that position now. And the opposite goes for the people who oppose independence. It's mostly people who really don't know anything about the cultural identity, the language kind of barrier or difference, however you want to call it.
Regarding that, I have two opinions. First of all, Quim Torra, who is the actual president of Catalonia, who is the actual leader of the movement, made so clear in his speeches that any sort of violence was not characteristic from our movement and what had nothing to do with it, because until that day there was no violence at all. I know people who was there and that said, well, we started firing the rubbish because people the cops started to fight us, so we don't have some sort of arm, so the only thing we could do was to fire the containers in order to act as a protection. It's a big risk for entrepreneurs to position themselves because it is such a difficult topic, and it's risky to be so open about it. A really important pharmaceutical company that is called Grifols, the owner said so clearly that he wouldn't move from Catalonia even though of all of this.
Except banks, who we obviously care about the money and care more about what the government has to say than the people. Obviously left in there against independence because they would lose money.
至於國際間對加泰獨立普遍都係持反對意見，因為現時國際間唔止加泰隆尼亞地區出現獨立嘅傾向，英國蘇格蘭、加拿大魁北克同埋比利時法蘭德斯等地亦有同樣嘅情況。歐盟擔心一旦加泰獨立成功並且得到國際認可，或會觸發獨立運動潮。另外，有學者認為加泰獨立嘅理據唔夠充分，因為現時受國際法所承認嘅獨立宣言只係針對冇民主同受到迫害嘅國家，但係加泰現時已經享有民主權利。
My point of view hasn't changed. It's not been the first failure. It may not be the last one. We have been trying this. People have been trying this for centuries now. And I'm gonna keep on fighting. Just the fact that we have politicians both in exile and in jail, people who the only crime that they have committed is allowing their people to vote. When you are in a democracy, putting someone in jail for allowing their people to vote, when you see that as a crime, that shows so much about your country. So my independentist heart has grown.
I hope you're doing great. I hope you're all safe, because we're all living in a crazy world right now, so I hope you're great.
You, the people in Hong Kong, have our deepest support ever, because your situation is so similar to ours in terms of liberty and freedom of speech and expression and all the oppression that you get from the government and the insane police brutality that you're facing. We are both in the same boat, really similar, so my best regards and hopes for Hong Kong, and hopefully kind of fight this together, towards an improvement in human rights, and internationally, we completely support it.